Hi, y'all. Welcome to my channel, All Things Jesus, or welcome back if you're not new. And those of you who aren't new, you're probably like, girl, what? You're looking a little crazy. And so it's been, for all of us, it's probably been a trying time. But it's really been a trying time for your girl. And I just wanted to talk to y'all. And I was like, you know, I don't feel like getting a whole setup. You got this boot on your foot. If y'all didn't know, I have a boot on my foot. I definitely solicit your prayers. But I was like, yo, I just wanna talk. So maybe talk about something funny. And so I remembered that I said I was gonna do a story time on online dating. And so if you'll indulge me for a few minutes, if you're looking for something that'll take your mind off of whatever you got going on, I hope that this will be a funny little story for you. So if you know, and you've been rocking with me for any amount of time, you know that I said I would not do online dating again. I guess I lied, y'all, because I did. During the time of the Rona, I mean, technically it still is the time of the Rona, but in the earlier months, I was on, forgive me, y'all, I can't think of the name. I can't think of the name to save my life, but I was on, I'm a listed below, child, and I was on BLK. And nothing came of it. Like, certain guys just, saying, how you doing? Little small talk, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But first of all, let me tell you about myself, y'all. Something's wrong with me. Every time someone would get a tad bit close to me, excuse me, or would seem like they were not crazy, like, semi all right, I wouldn't really respond back to them or I wouldn't really show much interest. Like, I feel like I was afraid to go any further than like the regular niceties. So that was a problem right then and there. What you on there for if you want me wasting people time? Like, I don't like that. So I realized that about myself, and that's why I got up off of there. But let me tell y'all about when I did get off. My crazy self, I left my account, I guess, up there. So even though I was no longer on there, people were still probably able to access it. And I left my Instagram handle on there. So my IG handle was on there. And I was wondering why I was getting like, random followers and different things. And so this one guy, while he did not follow me, he was in my DMs. And I was like, your girl DMs be dry. Like, I've had a few here and there, like, slide in my DMs, but that's not a regular occurrence for me. I ain't that girl. And so I was like, who is this? And why he got his shirt off and his IV, like, boy, bye. So I looked at it and I think I didn't respond back for a couple of days or something like that because I was just like really like he probably like not even real. Like, I don't know. I was just like, I don't care. So let me tell y'all how I finally responded back and I was just like, hey, how you doing? Like, thank you for the compliment. Because I think he said like, hey, beautiful or something like that. So lo and behold, he starts responding back and I'm like, yo, this is like, he a real person. I just get the vibe like he not catfishing me or whatever. So my old self, y'all, this is why I know y'all be like, oh, I'm 31. But I did not know, and y'all tell me if y'all know this in the comments, that if somebody sends you a picture via DM, that if you screenshot it, that they see that you screenshotted it. My grandma self did not know that. That's for the kids. I told you I don't be in the DMs, so I didn't know that. So we were talking back and forth or whatever, and he was like, how tall are you? Basic stuff that you be talking about. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna get him. He ain't gonna be interested no more because I'm tall. So I was like, I'm 5'10", and I was like, how tall are you? And he was like, oh, you tall. I said, yep. See, I got him. So then he was like, well, I am 5'10", and so I was like, 5'10". I'm like, all right, well, whatever. And so he's like, no, I'm just joking with you. I'm 6'11". I said, what? Now he lying. He nobody 6'11". Like where do you get that height from? Like, I've never met somebody who's 6'11" in my life. Like, so he was like, no, I'm not playing. I'm serious. I was just joking when I said I was 5'10". So I was like, whatever. this is where the picture comes in. So he sends a picture, right? So I didn't know what he was about to send because I'm like, the blood of Jesus. Don't be sending me no pictures like, people be sending you pictures of their private part. So I opened up the picture and it was him with his little shirt off. I guess I shouldn't say little because he looked nice. Okay, I'm not blind. He looked nice. He had a nice little body and everything, but what he was trying to show me was his height. And so he put the little tick mark or whatever on the wall. And I said, well, I be dang. He really 6'11". And he really looked the way he said he looked. So I screenshotted it so that it wouldn't go away. And obviously so I could send it to my friends because I'm like, what in the world? Y'all, he gonna send me back the message talking about something. Oh, so you like that pic, huh? I see you screenshotted it. I was mortified. I was like, oh my gosh, I look like a little creepster. So I was just like, yeah, I did screenshot it. I didn't want it to go away. So we talking back and forth or whatever. And mind you, I'm like, something about him, he's young. He got to be young. Like, I know he don't necessarily look young, but I think he young. Child. I said, how old are you? He said, I'm 23. How about you? What? I said, I'm 31. Like, my sister is your age. Like, boy, what? And I might be giving him a couple years. I think he said he was 23. He might have said 22. I can't remember. But I was just like, this is comical. But we were talking back and forth. He was he had a nice little personality. He like, I love that you're so prayerful and I, love this and blah, blah, blah. And that's what attracted me to you. And I'm like, but I'm too old for you, bruh. Like, I just kept on shooting down. He like, age ain't nothing but a number. Like, we probably got a lot in common. I'm like, ciao, bye. So this is the kicker. We go on talking for what, about probably like a week and a half or something via DM. So I said, oh, I'm tired of this, child. I ain't gonna keep on responding to this little boy. So he says something and I said, hold up, slow down. Why you asking me that? And I said, you know what? Let me just be honest with him. So I can't even remember because I'm using my phone to record right now, but I put in the DM something like, I don't want to waste your time. Oh, I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting the biggest thing. So we talking, and I told him what I did for a living or something like that. He might have asked me what I did for a living, and so I was like, yeah. So what do you do for a living? And like, where you from? Blah blah blah. So he was like, oh, I'm from Ghana, and I'm living here with my godparents. I'm like, yeah. So he's a baby, like not the judge, but I'm like, he's a baby. So he's like, but I'm living here with my godparents. I was supposed to be drafted, but with all this, Corona and COVID stuff, I'm like, be drafted. And so I was like, oh, wait, so what do you do? He like, oh, I'm in the NBA. So I wish I could show y'all a picture, but I don't want to put this picture of a stranger on my channel, child. Listen, I don't want no trouble. But the man was handsome. I like a chocolate man with some nice teeth. He had that. He had dimples. He, nice physique, everything. Claimed to love the Lord. And now he's saying that he's a basketball player. Now, y'all don't know me like that from my old days, but I used to love me some basketball. And so I'm like, he lying. Like, I know he's 6'11", but he don't necessarily have to be an NBA player. So fast forward, y'all, I did my little research. Lo and behold, the young man is really a basketball player. So I'm like, Lord, why? Why would I ask somebody that fit the boxes? But I know good and well this ain't you. I know good and well this ain't you. So back to how I was like, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of these little here and there conversations or blah, blah, blah. I need to just tell him what I'm really about. So I was like, I don't remember how I said it, like I said, but I said something like, I think that you will probably make a great, partner one day. I said, you're young, you should live your life. I think you're handsome, you're funny, blah, blah, blah. Like, me, being myself, being an encourager. I'm like, and I will keep on praying for you. I'm like, I think the Lord has great things in store for you, talented, blah, blah, blah. Because I looked them up and watched a couple videos and stuff. And I was like, but I am not for you, okay? And I just ran down the list like my desire is to do women's ministry. I'm a Bible teacher. Um I desire to be married. I know you ain't thinking about being married. You are 23, as you should not be thinking about getting married. And then here's the kicker. I said, and I'm abstinent until marriage. So I'm quite sure you don't want to be abstinent either. I said, so, I am flattered, very flattered, that this 31-year-old thickums and you can have, the Instagram models and all of that that you was trying to be in my DMs. But you don't really want me. Child, ask me if I heard back from him. If I heard back from him, then I heard from you, child. I He ain't say nothing. So I was just like, dang, that's how it is out here. Once you honest about where you are in life and what you will and won't not, what you will and won't not, what you will and will not do, they ghost you. So anyway, that was long little story, but I just wanted to share that with y'all, and I don't know if you have some of the same experiences if you have been on online dating, but if you are a woman that's trying to hold on to your integrity, you're trying to do this thing the Lord's way. I just, wanted to share my story. It hurt my little feelings because I was like, dang, not him, because I knew what nothing wasn't gonna come of that in the first place, but it was just like another reality check, I guess, that it's hard for women of our caliber. But the Lord just reminded me, like, if this one, who I didn't send, can check off so many boxes, imagine what the one that I send will be like. How many boxes he gonna check off? Okay, he gonna be fine. He gonna be talented. He gonna come out of nowhere. He gonna be checking for you when he can check for multiple other women. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I hope that if you are doing online dating, that you are seeking the Lord. This is not me bashing online dating in any way, shape, or form. For some people it works. Some people have gotten married and have babies, and they live in life and loving the Lord at the same time. But I just don't think it's for me. So anyway, share your story down below if you have a story. Yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about what happened to me. I was just like, dang, dang, dang. Maybe I still got it. But yeah, so anyway, love y'all. Until next time, whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. Bye.